Rope magic is my favorite type of magic. Why? Because I can go somewhere with a long piece of rope and I can actually do an entire show if I want to. I've done it before. I've had my luggage get lost and I've done an entire show and end up getting a standing ovation because I start with one long piece of rope and I keep whittling it down until I end up finishing the routine with tiny little pieces. Anyways, I'm going to teach you two basics, okay? These are basics that'll get you started and then it'll help you build your own routines. The first one is one that has been around forever. 3 different pieces of rope. You have a small little piece of rope. That's the baby one. You have a medium-sized piece of rope. And then you have a long piece of rope. Clearly, 3 different sizes of rope. We take the small one. We take the medium-sized one. We take the long piece of rope. I bring the bottom up. I bring the other bottom. I bring the third. From this angle, you can tell that they're different sizes. Clearly, one hangs down farther than the other. From this side, if we lined up all the ends, they would look like they were the same size. I can make you think they are the same size by grabbing the 3 ends and giving it a little tug so that we end up with 3 equal pieces of rope. 3 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3 equal pieces of rope. Or if I bring the ends back up again, we have that tiny little piece. We have that medium-sized piece. And we have that long piece right there. 3 different pieces of rope. The explanation of the 3 rope trick. Not that complicated. I'm just teaching you the basics. This is just the basics. There's so much more you can do with this. And I have a whole routine in the last like 7 or 8 minutes doing this. You do need 3 pieces of rope. Here's how you pick the size. You cut one. It depends on how big of an area you're working. You can see how long this one is. It's like basically from my thumb to my elbow here. This is going to be my short little piece. I divide that in half. Okay. And then what I do is I take a longer piece of rope, again, totally up to you how long you want it, and I loop it through, and then I even up those 2 ends. So you end up with a loop right there in the center. You want these ends equal, these ends equal. Okay, you pinch that little loop there, and then you cut your 3rd piece, which will become your medium piece, to equal the long and the short one together. You see what I mean? Form this little contraption here. You got the little piece looping, you have the big piece looped this way, the medium-sized piece equals the 2. That's the easiest way. There's all kinds of mathematical ways to do it. That's the way I do it. Okay? So you do have the 3 pieces. The other thing that I would do is I would take the ends and put some medical tape around there, or I use a hot glue gun again. With your parents' permission, use a hot glue gun. Get them to do it. Much easier. And you put glue on there, then you tap it, because these will fray. I just cut these like 2 minutes ago, and just by doing it 1 or 2 times, it's already fraying. So, piece of electrical, or not electrical, medical tape, white tape, or some hot glue. Okay. So anyways, you show all 3 pieces. I usually have 3 different people hold them. Then I grab the little piece, I place it in my hand. You place it in your hand all the way over here at your thumb. And I grab it about 1/3, I would say, of the way in. Okay? So it's looped over the front. Then I grab the medium-sized piece and I even that up on the front there, like so. Okay? Just hangs down. And I even make a little comment, 2 different sizes. Same thing with the 3rd. Okay? Line up the front edges. And it hangs down. Everything's on the up and up. Here's where you kind of do a tricky little thing. You're going to bring up the little end. You say, I'm going to bring up the little end. And you want to try to make it even there. But what you do is you bring it up and then you flip. See how that's curled up there? Makes a little U. See that? Makes the little U. But you flip the long piece and the short piece as you do that. So it creates this little cross. So again, I'll do it so you can see it. The little piece comes up, you lay it, and then you flip these two. So what you end up with, little from the front, little, medium, little, long. That's what you end up with. And then you really do the other ones. You bring the medium one up now, line that up. Bring the big one up, line that up. All three. Got it? Now you're all set. All you have to do is grab the three, which would be to my right, towards your fingertips, and pull them. As you do that, that little loop will cinch up in the middle of the long piece. Like so. And you might have to fidget with it a little bit to get them just right. It'll take some practice because you want it to look even down here. If it's not perfect, no one notices, okay? But keep these ends nice and even, and there you go. Then to restore them back, I just bring all three up. You can do them one at a time. Bring them all three up and start over by the thumb, pull the little piece out, pull the middle piece out, and then you're left with the long piece. So once again, I'll do it to speed. Little piece first. Middle piece. Long piece. Even. There. Bring it up. Do that little twist. No one will notice, trust me. There you go, second piece. Third piece. You can show the front and the back if you close your hand. They won't see that loop. That's when I did the little thing. Look how they're different sizes here. Okay. Grab the three for this to the fingertips. Pull them while you hold on to the loop. Try to even them out. And there you go. 3 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3. It's really looped. There. And then you just start over by the thumb after you bring the ends up. And 1, and 2, and 3. The 3 rope trick. Enjoy.